Hello friends, I hope you all doing great. So, you probably noticed that I reread all the comments that you leave under this video and answer absolutely to all comments. I try not to leave you without answers. And more often you write that I would record a video about the top armor in this not easy 2022. I also noticed that you really like the video about the top weapons, and I will try to make a top for all the equipment. Armor in our game is an order of magnitude smaller than weapons. In this video will not turn out so big. It will make the top in my opinion, and yes, my opinion may not consist with yours, and this is normal guys. So leave your comments under the video. I will be interesting for me to read this. And so we have 6 breastplates in the game: the Mantle of the Void, the Cloak of the Ghost, the Dark Mantle, the Bright Mantle, the Golden Breastplate, and the Waist of Dexterity. I make this top for both for passing chapter for PvP mode. In order not to languish for a long time, let's start from the 6th place. In 6th place, we'll put the Mantle of the Void. This rope is the least played and I use it most often as a donor for better options. What is really good about this rope is that the poisons nearby enemies. This new skill works both in pre-mode and in PvP. The Mantle also slows down enemies in PvP mode. Not a bad upgrade to avoid Mantle is collision protection, but enemy friends won't get very close to you and mobs won't hit you so often. I'd say so the skill won't help you much guys. This Mantle on mythical state will give you bonuses in the form of the red heart healing effect. It will restore your more health. Well, you know, the bonuses from this Mantle are not very impressive and it deservedly takes the last place in the top. On the 5th place I will put the Waist of Agility. Very worthy and very interesting West. Yes, there are many things in the game that give you the dexterity. It was not to become an expansion and will give you +7 of dodge. I once tried to collect everything on the gate, but somehow I didn't like it. I didn't feel that dodge works exactly the way I would like it, and opponents often break through me anyway. Also, the agility life deals lightning damage in the area. When you are attacked by mobs, this effect works. Do not forget about PvP. Lightning can use damage in this mode too. So, on mythical state, the West will only give you additional taming when you move. The result is worthy, but you can use it, but only in case when you do not have a replacement. I collect it for the board, but I doubt that I will ever play. Also, who knows, the developers will make it even stronger and everything will change. But so far, this is a solid 5th place in the game. In 4th place, I will put the Cloak of the Ghost. Oh friends, I remember the times when this cloak really worked wonders. I only played with this raincoat and was very pleased with this. Now many continue to play with him, and yes, he is currently one of the coolest one. Why this cloak is so cool? It protects the flock from shells, and as you know, all the same opponents are shells. When you see the defense, it's very cool. As they say in basketball, the defense wins the championship. So here the defense is very cool. You will also get a top skill that when you're attacked, you can freeze the enemy. And what about the PvP? In PvP, this is very useful, especially when you play role or hero like Aquea. And in the mythical state, you get an additional skill, in addition freezing the enemy. This frost will also cause damage to the enemy. Conclusion: if you have this cloak, then be sure to use it. It's very cool and will help you to make your PvP win rate even higher. It's a pity, of course, that it's only on the 1st place, but still guys. And the top 3 is opened by the bright rope, guys. I really didn't want to put her in third place because I think that the difference between third and second place is not so big. But the top is the top, and something need to be put lower. And so, why is a bright mantle so cool? The first is that this mantle will actually give you more health than the previous 3. The second is that the mantle gives you plus 12 forward damage protection. Accordingly, the damage will pass through you less. The bright rope is the best for completing chapters as increase the level set by 25%. Well, probably the coolest thing is when you get an additional skill, you increase your health. With this mantle, you can have more health, you can gain great protection against damage from the front, and gain skill upgrades very quickly. A cool mantle, many consider it to be the top one. I can agree here and not, but you definitely need to use it, guys. So we got the second place and silver place of today's top is occupied by the dark mantle, guys. As I wrote about, the second and the third place are not much different, but still the dark one has more advantages. A few words about them. You will get protection from damage from behind. It's very cool against players who play in PvP mode with a boomerang, and in chapters it saves given that you can be attacked from all sides. Also from the start you get plus 7 health, which gives you more survivability. This mantle does a lot of dark damage, and you probably know that dark magic is the strongest in the game. And on the mythical gradation you will get the skill, the more enemies surround you, the less damage you receive. This of course can relate more only to passage of chapters, but still. Well guys, let's not waste time. And the first place, the gold place in my top is also golden beep. Those players who play this game know that this chest was the worst in the game before the big winter update. He was used more as a donor, but everything has changed. So why he is in the first place? Let's go in order. The golden breastplates give you plus 5% damage protection, which is excellent. Also, the breastplate deals flame damage to the enemies that surround you. Where this works in PvP and helps a lot in those moments when opponents are hiding from you. Well, the most important and top-notch thing that you can get from this beep is to break away on mythical graduation. You gain a mega skill. Damage taken is greatly reduced for 2 seconds after you have been damaged. This helps a lot in PvP mode. You become less penetrating and more tenacious. Ask 10 players what kind of chess you use in PvP mode, and 7 of them will tell you for sure that is gold breastplate. Well friends, this is how my personal tops turned out. I'm sure your top may be different from mine, and that's okay. But believe me, I have been in the game for a very long time. I understand what is better at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give this video a like. It will be the best reward for me, guys. Thank you all and see you soon. Bye bye.